on the road we are tried, and we still going strong. Ain't no turning back, no. Get a you go and live your dream them. Don't follow wicked people. Come around when they start bruv, but I wish for you fall off. Yo native, oh, oh, still I work. Oh, no. Chicken we a jerk. And no food when they see me and I stir. Not for ask when they see me with their girl, just know. Oh, oh, you know we working. Oh, no, know it hurting. Nothing given, no we get it from it dirt. Get a youth off, you make it in a earth. Oh, oh, out and back. Over 10,000 now I want my log. Still I work like me can't get tired. Still I search for your
What's up?
Money coming in. Dolly them loving on me. Now some pussy want be my friend. But me no par with friendly me. Just give me the mic, let me start the vibes. Me I turn the party up. Police a pass, but them give we a pass. Them say please just turn it down. I say true word. Oh, oh, still I work. Oh, no chicken we a jerk. And no food when they see me and I stir. Not for ask when they see me with their girl, just know. Oh, oh, you know we working. Oh, no, know it hurting. Nothing given, no we get it from it dirt. Get a youth off, make it in a earth. Yo, touchy run, we a take off.
It's that new shot of G, y'all.
Can't prosper against me, no care the weapon. Take gold medal, can't do it second. You see it ball for the gold, think different. Streets them cool like blizzard. So me roll with a pole for the mission. Jah protect me night and day. But I not give my points away. Locked in, going all the way. I came here for everything. That's why I'm always working. Girl, oh, oh, still I work. Oh, no, chicken we a jerk. And no food when they see me and I stir. Not for ask when they see me with their girl, just know. Oh, oh, you know we working. Oh, no, know it hurting. Nothing given, no we get it from it dirt. Get a youth off, you make it in a earth.
Yeah. That was that brand new Shada. It's out now on all streaming platforms called Still a Work. Period. Go period. That part. Okay? Yeah. So what's up, everybody? Share the live. Share the live. Like the live, share the live. Today we are talking about insecurities and boundaries versus insecurities, because there's definitely a difference. And I've been having a lot of situations, and it's not even just personal situations going on, but public situations, or not, I'm not even going to say public, but just like the Keke Palmer situation and stuff like that that's going on, all that kind of stuff. So I think a discussion needs to be had about it. So what better people to discuss boundaries and insecurities in relationships than my two married people? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. But to my left, I got my friend
Kaya.
We got Kaya to my left, and then I got my brother to my right.
Darian.
Period. And we all married on this panel here. We're all married. So, Kaya, how long you been married?
7 years.
Can y'all hear Kaya? You've been married for 7 years?
7 years.
7 years. Darian, how long you been married?
I've been married for about 2 years.
2 years. I can hear Darian, but I can't hear Kaya. That's a problem. Hold on, y'all. Talk in your mic.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there we go. All right. And me, I've been married for about to be 12 years. 12 years in October. So, yeah. So, let's talk about it. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull my chat up real quick. Thank you, Ashley. We just got them together. Y'all got to speak into y'all mics, because the people is saying that y'all is low. Low. She said that's much better. All right, cool. All right, so let's get it popping. All right, so I guess the first thing that we could talk about is the obvious. We can talk about the Keke Palmer situation, where, as we all know, Keke Palmer just had a baby. Yay! Congratulations for her baby. But she just had a baby, and she was at the Usher. Y'all know he's doing his residency in Vegas or whatever. So she was at the performance. She was at the show, and she had on a cute little dress. It was like a sheer black dress. So it's kind of like a black bodysuit, and then where her butt was kind of out, and then like the sheer over the bodysuit was like the dress type of number. You seen it, right? She seen it. You seen it, right?
I ain't seen it.
You didn't see it?
I ain't seen
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got to get my brother hip because he did not see it. So I'm going to pull up a picture real quick for my brother. So while I'm pulling up this picture, like I said, she just had a baby and she is in a relationship, and she was there enjoying herself. Usher seen her, and Usher came up to her or whatever. And so naturally, you know what I'm saying? Keke is Keke. So she like, she playing into the whole thing or whatever. And she like recording herself, recording Usher. He comes up and, so she like grabs onto Usher or whatever. And, they dancing and he like serenading and singing to her or whatever, yada, yada, yada. All right, so fast forward the next day when the Shade Room posted or whatever, her boyfriend commented on it and was like, really, that outfit? You're a mom. Like, talking about her outfit, like saying that she shouldn't be out in that type of outfit because she's a mom. So I didn't know that because you were a mom, you're not allowed to wear certain things. So let's start there. I didn't know that mom equals a dress code. I didn't know that. So that's new. Hold on, y'all. I'm still trying to find this. While I'm looking for this, Kaya, what did you think about her outfit?
So me being a stylist, I loved it. It was cute.
Yeah.
Super cute. I mean, me, I wouldn't wear like a thong because you know what I'm dealing with back there. So, but I would wear like a bodysuit like that with like full coverage on my butt, and I've worn like a dress, like a see-through dress like that, and my husband is okay with it. Mm-hmm. So it was cute. It was cute to me.
Period.
And the rest of her body was like covered for real.
It was just her butt that was out.
Yeah.
And
but a lot of girls do that.
Yeah.
It's
2023.
That's just a style nowadays.
Yeah. See, I just showed the picture to my brother of what Keke had on, and
that shows like his insecurities.
That part. Yeah, because it's just like, is that a boundary that y'all talked about, or is that like an insecurity that you got going on? Obviously, it's something that they didn't talk about because he had to come on social media and say, you got your what are you wearing? You're a mom type shit. So that was something that obviously y'all haven't talked about, and that was something obviously that you really shouldn't have brought to the internet. Like, if you had a problem with something that your fiance or whatever you want to call her, y'all definitely not married, so you really need to really be quiet. But either way, you shouldn't have brought that to the public. Like, you keep that shit off of social media. But yeah, I didn't see personally anything wrong with the outfit. No, I've never had my butt out to this degree. But my cheeks was definitely out last week. What was that, like 2 weeks ago?
No, it was last weekend.
It was last weekend?
Yeah.
Okay, so my cheeks was definitely out at the Black Rodeo. I'm talking about all the way out. I'm pretty sure everybody's seen it. My husband did see my shorts. And see, the thing about me and my husband is like, Ashley said, shit, if her man would have seen the shorts you wore to the rodeo, he would have fell the fuck out. Period. Definitely would have fell out if he would have seen the shit that I wore to the rodeo. But like I said, like her ass was actually out. It was like the bottom of my ass that was hanging out. You know what I'm saying? It was like half of my butt cheek from half of my butt cheek down. But I guess it like seemed worse than what Keke had on just because of the simple fact that it was just like my bare ass hanging out the bottom of my shorts, but it was just like kind of like her whole ass was showing or whatever, but she just had sheer in the front of it. But I don't know. My whole thing is just like, what's the difference between that and a swimsuit?
I was
Right.
gonna say the
You know what
same
I'm saying?
thing. It looks like a swimsuit to me.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. I don't get it. Like I said, that just kind of sounds like an insecurity to me. My husband let me wear whatever I want to wear. If he has a problem with what I wear, he'll say something to me before I leave. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Kaya's husband definitely let her wear what she want to wear. She definitely be out with the cheeks out too, while she over here acting all innocent and whatnot. Kaya definitely be outside with the cheeks out. So
Never innocent. I wear what I want. And my husband be like, all right, shit, you with me, so it's cool. I be like, all right, daddy.
period. Period. That part is just like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't feel like it's a big deal. And we don't make our choice of fashion, or he doesn't make my choice of fashion a big deal. He literally lets me express myself and wear whatever I want to wear. And if he has an issue with it, then he will let me know beforehand. He's definitely not going to go on the internet like some childish ass little boy and make a comment under my post and be like, what do you have on? You're a mom.
Right. Especially on like Facebook or something. Like,
Right?
I don't know. You should have said something when I walked outside.
Period. Like this, I really wanted to say, like, did y'all not see each other before she went out? But you know, Keke Palmer is Keke Palmer, so you know she could have been doing some business somewhere, or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, like dress change. Now she at the thing or whatever. So it's very possible that he did not see her before she went out. But my whole thing is, that's not how you approach that situation, or that's not how you deal with that situation, especially coming to somebody that, you know what I'm saying, like you talking about is a representation of you, you know, like if that's y'all relationship, you know what I'm saying, then come on now, why are you trying to embarrass her and put her out like that in front of everyone? Everybody? Oh, turn them up. Sorry, y'all. All right, how we sounding, everybody? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good?
Yep.
Everybody let me know in the comment section how the mic sound. Darian, check one, check one.
Check one. Check.
Kaya, mic
Check.
mic check, mic check.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. But are you gonna want to go like that the whole time into your mic every time you talk?
I hope not. But you know I don't talk loud. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, that's just that on the whole Keke Palmer situation and him having a issue with her outfit. Ashley said, I just feel like they not married, so he needs to have a seat. Yeah, that part. With Ashley's, we got two Ashleys in the chat. Other Ashley said, right, you're celebrities. Your child is going to know you did the childish shit one day. Period. That part. It ain't even about, it's not even so much about the child coming in and seeing anything later on. It's just about your actions right now, and just like, you know what I'm saying? She said I can only see my comments because you're in the wrong chat. It's really just about, you know, just like, come on, like we grown, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no need for you to come out on the internet and say what you said. You know what I'm saying? Another one of his comments was like, we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and the mother of his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others. and he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case. I wish I had the womp 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 button because it's just
get off
like
my
talking about.
I understand he ain't married, but I mean he has feelings for the girl, so I could totally understand where he's coming from.
Okay, I can understand where he's coming from to a certain extent, but it's just like you also have to realize who you're dealing with and who you married. You know what I'm saying? Like that's Keke Palmer.
Right.
Like you think that she finna dim her light for you? You know what I'm saying? Or just like she's not even dimming the light. She's an entertainer. Keke Palmer's an entertainer. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I've been in the dark. I don't even know who Keke Palmer is.
Oh my God.
Get him off the podcast. Get this man off the podcast. Not he said that he don't know who Keke Palmer is. Like, oh my God, what's wrong with this dude? He really just came on this podcast and said he didn't know who Keke Palmer was. But I mean, really, I guess it really doesn't matter whether he knows who Keke Palmer is. This podcast is not about Keke Palmer. It's just about really like a man's outlook on whether he really cares or is it a big deal of what your wife wears on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's is that an insecurity or is that a boundary that y'all set? And to me, that just sounds like that's just a little bit of an insecurity, especially the way that he came out and said how he got a problem with it. So you just sound a little bit insecure to me. Would you be feeling some type of way if Claire was at a concert and she was had her cheeks out? And now, obviously, you don't care that she had her cheeks out, but what about the part where, you know, like, she wrapped her arm around Usher and dancing with Usher and he's singing to her? Like, would that make you feel some type of way?
I mean, the whole aspect of them touching and feeling on each other, I don't know how that whole relationship is. So, I mean, for me, yeah, I worked hard to get that. Why are you touching it? So,
you said you worked hard and what?
I worked hard to get that. So why are you touching it?
It wasn't like he was feeling all up on her, though. It was just like...
It was like a slow...
Yeah, just like a little slow dance. When we slow dance.
But I don't know if my husband would be okay with that. Like, the outfit is cool, but, like, I don't know.
The touching was too far?
I wouldn't say it was too far, not for Keke Palmer, but for me, yeah, I got a man. A husband.
She got a man,
boyfriend.
too.
That's her boyfriend.
But at the end of the day, it's Usher, though.
It is Usher, so I'm going to have to go home and ask.
Yeah, you need to ask husbands.
I have to see.
Husbands, call in. Babe, tap in. Would you feel some type of way if that was me and I had my arm wrapped around Usher and I was, you know what? I ain't even going to lie. Because, listen, if you got a problem with that, you better call in and set your boundaries right now. Because if Chris Brown or Usher or whoever, you know what I'm saying, any type of R&B guy that I like, come up to me like he came up to Keke Palmer, I'm in the moment.
No, I
let
can't.
it burn.
You just made me
Let it
remember
burn.
something. So, like, when I was dating my husband, dating, he told me a story about Mario and this girl from Anguilla and how she was like, the only man I cheat on you for is, you know, Mario, blah, 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 girl, whatever. Long story short, I was like, okay, well, yeah, I can't. So I just, like, every celebrity I see, I'm like, hey, how you doing? All right, let's go. But so I just know he got a soft spot for that type of stuff. So I wouldn't even try to, like, caress. I just like a healthy relationship. So I'm going to just be okay over here.
She said, I'm going to just be okay over here. So she not even finna go there. No. Hold on, let's go to the comments. Ashley Strickland says, see, that's why my husband knew beforehand. If Kevin Gates pull up, I got to touch him. Period, sis. Period. If the right one pull up, you know, I'm gonna be like, it ain't even so much just about the I don't even know, but just yeah. Just know if Chris Brown pull up, he getting touched. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna let Chris Brown serenade me. You know, Chris Brown be pulling chicks up on the stage and giving them lap dances and stuff. Like I said, you better set that boundary right now, cause I'm gonna do it. Let's see what else we got. Ebony said respect. He wouldn't have reacted like that if she wasn't speaking different privately. That helped from his opinion, huh? I don't know. What you mean by that, Ebony? He wouldn't he wouldn't have reacted that way. I don't know. Fabian said boundaries are for suckers.
Period.
Oh, right. Boundaries are for suckers. Why we can't just be just like open and free in our relationship and just like trust. You know what I'm saying? Just have that trust. I just feel like at the end of the day it's all about trust. You know what I'm saying? As long as we got trust, then can't nobody break us, can't nobody shake us. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't got trust, then of course you over there worried about Usher serenading your chick, and you worried about her outside with her cheeks out because there ain't no trust, and you just thinking that another dude can come up and snatch yours. You know what I'm saying? But mine's no, can't nobody get this. You know what I'm saying? So we not worried about it over here. So period. Trinita said, absolutely, yes, Kaya. Not folding for no nigga with just status just because it's a moment. Hold on, pause. Because, so you trying to say that Keke folded and for Usher? Like, how did she fold? How did she fold? She was living in the moment. She was having fun. Like, all she was doing was just, like, dancing with him. And it wasn't like she like turned around and bent over and was like grinding all up on the man and stuff like that. Like she literally just like danced with him. So I don't understand how she folded. So you might have to elaborate on that because I don't agree with that at all. She said because that's not the design of the relationship. Why not be single? I don't know. But I don't agree. That's all I'm saying. Hold on, I was trying to look at y'all comments. So while I'm trying to pull back up y'all comments, Darian, tell me, or no, not. So who's your favorite rap artist or like R&B singer? Tell me that.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I listen to Ludacris.
I'm talking about females, not males.
Females.
What the hell?
um,
Ebony, the number should be on the screen. 314-399-9946. Y'all can tap in.
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys.
Okay.
Period.
Now, you got front row seats, VIP to Alicia Keys. I keep on falling. Alicia Keys walk up, and she wants you to come on stage. She want to caress. She want to use you as entertainment. You going or you not going?
I mean, in all reality, yeah, I gotta go see Alicia Keys.
See, period. Okay, so he said he folding in Trinita's case. He's folding for Alicia Keys. So hold on, y'all, real quick. We'll go back to that. We got a caller on the line. Hello.
Hey, it's Ebony from Be More.
Hey, Ebony from Be More. What's up? What's poppin', Ebony? Tell us what you got going on. What you thinking today?
Okay. Y'all forgive me because I lost my voice, but I'm going to try to get this out. So what I was saying was men do not come to these conclusions out of nowhere. I believe that she shared personal conversations with him where she has agreed with him regarding how maybe she dresses, or maybe it's been the way other females have dressed having a man, because I don't think this just came out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. I believe that this is something that she has said, they have conversated previously, and she has agreed. And then now that she's, loving her new body and loving Her selfishness, nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
Her opinions have changed. And that's nothing wrong because people change. What they like change, people grow, things change.
Right.
But if that change was not discussed with him, like, hey, now that I do have a butt, I do want to dress like this now. This is something that I do prefer now. If that wasn't discussed, then I could see how he came out with his response saying that she's a mom now. Because I don't think that came out of nowhere. I think he used that term, she's a mom, because this is a conversation that they probably have had previously.
Okay, well, if it's a conversation that they had previously, okay, cool, I get it. But still, at the same time, do you think it was right for him to do what he did?
Oh, no. Because, matter of fact, if y'all remember a few months ago, she had put up a video about saying if a female ever came to her about her man, she's not even answering her. She's not even addressing it. She's like, no, I'm going to take that home to my man. I'm not doing this publicly. So I feel like he already set the standard of how he would have liked him to communicate that to her.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he was wrong for the way that he went about it, but him expressing his feelings was not wrong. I believe the way that he did it was wrong.
Okay, period. Well, we definitely appreciate your outlook and your input on it because obviously, you definitely got views in all three of us, different views in all three of us sitting up on this couch. So, thank you for that. But I'm still not going. I mean, obviously, if that's something that y'all agree on and within y'all relationship, then okay. But I don't know. I guess just for us.
But do you think a person's status and stardom
Mhm.
should change your standard of what you would do to a regular guy? So, like, if this wasn't Usher, so does someone's stardom or earthly attraction trump what you would do to a regular guy?
No, not at all. No.
So if another guy was serenading you and it wasn't Usher, would you throw your hands around his neck and let him touch you?
Is he an entertainer? Is it a concert? Like, is it like, you know what I'm saying? Is it like
That's the point I'm trying to make. Does it matter? Like, so because
I feel like it does matter. At the end of the day, it's entertainment. Now, you talking about being at a bar and some guy is drunk and he's singing and he got a nice ass voice, so now he want to be all up on you and try to serenade you type shit. Like, I just feel like that is totally different. Hold on, caller number 2. That is totally different than the entertainment business. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's two different things.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I guess for me it's different because if I wouldn't do it, if that's not something that I would do at all, I don't think that who somebody is and what they do would change my behavior.
Right.
So that my man or anybody would think, oh, depending on how this person entertains, her actions could change. You know. So I mean, I understand where everybody's coming from. But at the end of the day, that girl is grown, and also that's not her husband.
Period.
Period.
Definitely not her husband. So the discussion really starts when it's talking about that's her husband. But at the end of the go ahead, Eb. I'll let you finish out.
Oh, I'm done. I'm just saying exactly. I agree with you. That's not her husband.
that part. All right. Well, we appreciate you calling in, boo. You enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Bye, love. Okay, so that was a nice little outlook on it because she definitely had different views than what we had. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I think the circumstances are different when it's entertainment, so that we're talking about. Caller number 2, hello. Oh, they're gone. Okay, so anyways, like I said, I just it's entertainment, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, let's go to the comments. Faye said, I don't think she folded. Dude was acting feminine. was not acting feminine. Like what? Trinita said Fabian, him making social media posts was definitely feminine. Oh, she talking about his boyfriend. Sorry, y'all. Our audience is acting a fool over here. Anyway, so Trinita was like, him making social media posts was definitely feminine. Yes, it was. Him telling her she was out of pocket was not. Okay, yeah, true. I mean, you can tell your spouse or whatever all day long that they're out of pocket, but we're not talking about him saying that she was out of pocket. We're talking about the way. You know what I'm saying? That was not the way. You're a mom. Okay, and so what does being a mom got to do with anything? Nothing at all. So because we're moms, we got to be nuns and we got to dress like a nun? No, I don't know. That's a private conversation to me, just like Tommy said. That's a private conversation, no matter what way you put it.
That's something that you have in house. Honestly, that's not something you post on social media. So to be honest with you, that's why I don't really like social media, because I mean you can just do stuff like that now.
I know a lot of people who put stuff on social media, and it's just like, why?
Yes, I don't care whether it's a relationship problem or it's like a problem, a private problem. Keep y'all shit off of social media. Like, social media is not the place for you to come vent. Social media is not the place for you to be trying to post subliminals or directly about your spouse or your friend or whatever. Like, if you got a problem with somebody, especially if they're your friend or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, whatever, pick up the phone. Pick up the phone, people. Pick up the phone, okay? Leave that shit off of social media. We don't want to hear about y'all problems. I don't want to hear, I mean, I'm not even gonna say that because I don't want to go there. But we don't want to see y'all crying wolf on social media, and then y'all turn around and then y'all get mad when then people just be like, you know, it's kind of like them people that come on there and be like, y'all pray for me, and then when somebody come on their status and be like, well, what we praying for? And then you want to turn around and get mad because motherfuckers is asking you, what are we praying for? Like, I need to know what I'm praying. I need to know why I'm praying for you. Like, hello, can I send the message up correctly? Like, no, I'm not. You might just be praying that you didn't get caught with a murder. I don't know. Shit, I'm just saying. But stop putting y'all business on social media, okay? It's not it. That's not it. Thomas talking about some then dudes talking about have standards. What you mean? I don't know what he meant by that, but I have a scenario because, like I said, it's not just the Keke Palmer thing. When you post things like that, it welcomes so much negative shit. Exactly. Keep your shit off of social media. Fabian said freedom of speech. Yeah, freedom of speech, cool, but don't nobody really give a fuck. Don't nobody really give a fuck. At the end of the day, period. At the end of the day, nobody cares. Thomas said, because post a hospital bed, I need to know if it's chlamydia or an accident. I'm screaming. This dude is sick as fuck. I'm screaming. Okay, no, but I got a real life scenario that I want everybody's opinion on. Males tap in too, because mainly I really need y'all's outlook on this. Before I go into this though, everybody share the live. Share the live, share the live. If you on right now, share the live. Thank you. We love you. Share the live and like. All right. So anyway, here's the scenario, right? All right. So this is not a pod. I don't think this is a podcast caller. So we're not gonna answer that. But anyway, so like I was saying, here's the scenario. Okay, the scenario is you, and for you, your wife. Okay, all right. So now you have an old friend, your wife has an old friend, whatever. The scenario is an old friend, Thomas. Never mind. The scenario is there's an old friend let's just say I have an old friend or whatever, okay? And my old friend has a sports team, okay? My old friend from high school has and when I say old friend, let me clear that up because that sounds crazy right off rip. When I say an old friend, like I literally mean just like a friend from high school. Like I have a friend from high school that has a sports team, okay? And has reached out to me before about my child joining their sports team. Like, hey, does your son want to play basketball, football, whatever type shit? You know what I'm saying? And of course, why not? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, okay, cool, send me the info type shit. You know what I'm saying? So in return, the spouse or the person that you're in a relationship is just like, whose team? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what? Like somebody, like, why are you still, and their outlook is, why are you still in contact with somebody from school? Like, that just sounds shady. Why are you in contact from somebody? This is not me, this is the spouse. Why are you in contact with somebody from however long ago? Like, I've been around you for however many years. I ain't never heard of this person, but now all of a sudden this person is hitting you up because they want your kid to be on their team. That don't sound right to me. What do you think about that?
In my opinion, so if it's just friends and you ain't had no intimacy with this old friend or person, I just feel like people keep up with social media. He might have seen you on Facebook. Oh, she got a husband and 2 sons. Maybe I should ask her and see, hey, do your sons want to play basketball? They should play for my team or whatever.
Right.
But I feel like that's okay. Like, and you like, oh, hey, yeah, sure. They'll try out. We'll come and see. You just have to figure out their vibe when you get there.
Right.
See what he own. If he owns something shady, then that's like when you be like, all right, no,
This not it.
This not it. So I just feel like it's not a problem until it's a problem.
That part, yeah. Like, as long as you know that it ain't no bullshit, you know what I'm saying, and they not, you know what I'm saying. What you think, Darian? Like, if Claire was like, oh, this guy from high school wants Livy to be on a basketball team, and yeah, like, how do you feel about that?
My thing is the same thing. Like, look, y'all ain't had no intimacy, no kind of like relationship or anything like that. I'm cool with it. Like, y'all, all right, let's pursue it. I'll go up there with you. We'll go check it out together, see what it's like, and
Together.
if we both like it and we feel the situation cool, all right, bet. We'll put her in the game. I'll introduce myself, let him know, hey, this is my daughter, this is my wife. All right.
Period. So I got a question. Hold on, let's look at the comment real quick. She said, I tried to support an old friend and family. Like she said, if y'all don't have no sexual history, we cool. Period. Yeah, as long as there wasn't nothing sexual beforehand, it's perfectly fine. My question is that something that you're asking right off the rip? Like, when she tells you, hey, my friend from high school once has a basketball team and I'm going to put Livy on the team, is that something that even crosses your mind? Or are you just like, I mean, you just going with it, you know what I'm saying?
I'll go with it for like a couple questions in, and then eventually it's gonna come across. Because I mean,
what you mean a couple of questions in? So like, literally, if she says, yeah, I'm about to put Livy on the team, and you're like, whose team? And you're like, she's
I'll
like a friend from high school.
Yeah, I'll ask a few questions.
What's the questions?
Like, okay, so where's the team at? Where are we going? Okay, so y'all ever been in a relationship before? No. All right. Okay. So when we gotta go?
Okay.
All right.
All right. Cool. Thomas said it's also called networking. True. That's what I think. That's how I look at it. It's networking. Definitely networking for me. I was cool with everybody in high school. When I say everybody, I mean everybody. Like, whether you sound so cliche when people be like, oh yeah, I was cool with the nerds, I was cool with the jocks, blah blah blah. Like no, like literally, I was cool with everybody in school. Everybody. Like, I was I was that girl in high school. I was cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, the bomber finna bomb the school. He gonna tell me before he come fuck y'all. No, I'm just playing. But no, seriously though, I was cool with everybody in school, and I just don't believe in you know what I'm saying? Just like, I'm not gonna totally just say burn bridges or whatever, but it's just like, I don't know. You just never know, who you might need to link up with later in life. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, why not just be cool with everybody that you've been cool with in school? Just like he said, they both said, as long as there was no like sexual relationship going on between y'all, whatever, and you not just like bringing your spouse or whoever into like a situation where you both of y'all, or into a situation where somebody got the one up on your spouse, you know what I'm saying? Or it's just like they know something that you don't, type shit, you know what I'm like? So it's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna burn all my bridges. I'm cool with hella people, and they might be millionaires soon, who knows? And I might need that relationship for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. What's up in the comments? Ashley said, because I got a link for everything. Period.
Period.
I always got to keep them links. Networking, just like Tommy said. It's all about networking. Hold on, y'all. Let me make this text real quick. All right, so my bad, y'all. I had to text a couple people because it's definitely a Act Bad Girls Night tonight, immediately after the podcast. Period. We finna act bad once we get done. But I think I got one more scenario for y'all. And I'm trying to think of it because I definitely had a couple of drinks. So I'm trying to think of the scenario that I wanted to ask y'all before we end the podcast. But also before we end the podcast, and while I'm trying to think of this, share the live, y'all. I don't care how many times y'all share the live. If you watching right now, share the live. I love you. Thank you. Trinita says she on her way to pick up the chicken. Period. And Ashley said, okay, I'm coming with the dessert and the fruit tray. Period. Yeah, we finna act bad, y'all. What was I finna say? Oh yeah, the other scenario that I had. Jesus, what is it? I don't know. You got any last comments or thoughts on whatever before we end the podcast? No? Darian?
No. I'll say no.
So, okay, so real quick, while I'm still trying to think of this. So, at the end of the day, do you think that he was being insecure, or that was like a boundary that that he had within the relationship? Like,
inside the relationship, I kind of think that's a boundary inside the household that they ain't set. Say they should have talked about that, I guess, before they even left the house. And if he felt some type of way, he should have told her. You don't go on social media posting about it. Yep, that's why it becomes an insecurity.
Because obviously, if he felt some type of way, he would have said something, or they had a conversation before. Just like me and my husband do. We set boundaries in our household alone, and then I go outside. And then if I act up outside, I mean, it's like a consequence when I get home. But it's never like an insecurity on either or.
right. Yeah, that part. Okay. But when you get to assuming and shit and all that kind of stuff, that's when it becomes an insecurity. At the end of the day, it's all about trust, I think. So, yeah. So, I can't think of the other scenario that I know I really, really wanted to ask y'all, but it's all good. It was a good podcast. So, we're going to go ahead and end the podcast because we're going to go ahead and get this Act Bad Girls Night started. So, at the end of the day, set them boundaries in y'all relationship. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, stop being insecure just because, or... Damn, I don't even want to call y'all insecure. Yeah, at the end of the day, just trust. It's just all about trust. Just because, your spouse or whoever you're in a relationship with is, you know what I'm saying, dressing whatever kind of way, talking to friends from high school or whatever, like that at the end of the day, like y'all know you know who I'm with. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Everybody know who I'm with. We got that trust. So as long as we got that trust, if I ain't got nothing, I got you.
I want one thing. One more thing. Don't set boundaries just only within your relationship with other people, friends, associates, all that.
Period.
Period. Because no matter what type of relationship it is, we all got boundaries, baby.
Yes, we do.
That part. We gonna go to the comments real quick. How can I trust you and you disrespecting me? Trinita, you gonna have to call in because you talking real spicy in these comments. Like you just really going against the grain on this couch, and it's just like, where was the disrespect? Like, what did she do that was so disrespectful?
But we also don't know like what happened within their relationship before
Very true
this.
fact.
She could have been acting bad for a reason. I don't know.
Period. She definitely could have been acting bad for a reason.
But I wouldn't even say bad. She is just like
She was just doing her.
doing her. It's Usher.
Yeah. Period. It's Usher.
She got a cute outfit on.
Period.
Hair slave.
Period. You know what I'm saying? So she was just out having a
It's
good time.
one moment.
That part. I don't know. So what was she supposed to do in that moment though? Was she like really like was she supposed to just be like push Usher away? She was supposed to push Usher away? No. I mean, you said that you was like shutting shit down. So
Well,
technically, you was gonna push Usher away.
My situation is different than Keke Palmer's situation, obviously. Because me, if I know I'm going to an Usher concert, hey babe, so this is what I'm about to do. How you feel about it? We gotta figure this out because it's Usher. Like, what you want me to do? I just wanna, a little bit. So it's like me and my husband, we talk about everything, and my husband is not insecure at all. So he'd be like, I mean, shit, you coming home to me, so it's like, all right, just don't go crazy. It's like,
Right.
Okay.
As long as you ain't sucking a nigga dick on the on the stage, hey man. Yeah. Tawana said, my man would never.
Period.
That part would never. So yeah. With that being said, our mans would never. He need to get his life. You insecure ass niggas need to get y'all life. And if you don't want your chick out here with her cheeks out and you know what I'm saying, just being the hot girl that she is, you need to go get you a lame chick. You need to get you somebody that likes to wear turtlenecks and crew necks and shorts that go to their fingertips and stuff like that, and jeans in the summertime. You need to go find you you just go find you somebody like that, okay? Don't be going out getting into a relationship, with the hot girls if you can't take the heat. Period. I like that. Don't be with a hot girl if you can't take the heat. At the end of the day, like I said, it's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? We all want, I mean, I know I want to be with somebody that look good. I ain't trying to be with somebody that don't nobody else want. So yeah, just trust. You know what I'm saying? Just have that trust and, just be able to just be like, my girl look good. Yeah, nigga, I know you want that, but just know that your chick ain't going. So yeah, period. So yeah, we love y'all, and I don't care. The live is over. Who cares? Share it. Love you guys. We'll see y'all next Friday, and we're gonna go out with some shot of G again because it's my podcast and I can do what I want. And y'all need to go stream my baby's new single called "Still Work" or "Still a Work," wherever you want to stream it at, because it's on all platforms. So period.
Long time from the road we are tried, and we still going strong. Ain't no turning back, no. Get a you go and live your dream them. Don't follow wicked people. Come around when it start rough, but I wish for you fall off. Yo, native, oh, oh, still I work. Oh, no chicken we a jerk. And no food when they see me and I stir. Not for ask when they see me with their girl, just know. Oh,
Yo,
you know we working. Oh,
one thing that I do want to say before we totally end the live is shout out to Native, aka her husband. Native when Shada says yo native, that's her husband. Yeah, he produced the record. You know, that's a lethal combination right there. Shada times Native, that's lethal. We outside, y'all, period. Oh, and we also outside on Sunday. Isn't it this Sunday? Your class.
Oh, it is.
Period.
Exotic motions.
Okay, period. Hold on, y'all. So tell them about your class real quick so they can be outside with us on Sunday.
Okay, so exotic motions. It's just like kind of whatever you want it to be. So if you thinking the Caribbean, you thinking Afrobeat, you thinking wind your waist and all that shit, that's what it is. I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm cuss on her. But
You can cuss on here.
So it's all of that. So this week, this Sunday, it's gonna be a lot of freedom with that backside. So a lot of jumping, a lot of twisting that way. So if you into that, if you wanna, learn more, just have fun. Not even learn. If you wanna just have fun and be free as a woman,
And shake your ass.
yes,
Then come to this class.
come to this class. You can find me at The Exotic Geek on IG, and I'll send you all the information. So yeah, it is with Delish, Corvio, or D Dynamics. So I'll get you all the information. Just
Period.
let
We're
me
going
know.
to put it in the comments. We're going to put it in the comments to the video so that y'all can check out the class. Go register because I will be there shaking my thing. Y'all set them boundaries with y'all men's before y'all come out and shake y'all tail at this exotic motions class because we don't want no problems. Just go ahead and set that boundary. Make sure it's cool for you to come out and have fun and let your hair down. Period. So yeah, that part. So anyway, bye guys.
came here for everything. That's why I'm always working. Girl, oh, oh, still I work. Oh, no chicken we a jerk. And no food when they see me and I stir. Not for ask when they see me with their girl, just know. Oh, oh, you know we working. Oh, no, know it hurting. Nothing given, no, we get it from it dirt. Get a youth